Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome to Creative Chaos with Carrie. Today I am going to be setting up my Q4 goals and tracker journal. This is an Archer and Olive letter size journal. So I think we're just going to start with our Q4 goals today. So let's go ahead and get started here. All right, so I do have some washi tape from the washi tape shop. It is a lace washi, so it looks like that. And I thought it would be fun to put it along the side here. Got a little bubble in there, so I gotta get that out. Okay. And this is just going to be the cover page for Q4. So we'll go ahead and get that. Okay, and then I do have the Functionally Noir from Love Posh that I like to use for my goal setting. So I'm going to use the Q4 sticker, and then we're going to go back to the alphabets, and then we will spell out goals. Oops. I'm not pushing them all the way down because I'm not sure if the spacing is going to be good enough, and I might want to move them around, so I'm just pushing down the bottom of them in case I want to move them. I really like the idea of goal planners, but I have more categories than what most goal planners have, and so I like to just make my own because I don't like to, I'm gonna move these over a little bit. I don't like to lump things together in certain categories, and like the biggest one would be a lot of them have health as a goal, but I split mine down to like physical and mental and emotional, and I don't like lumping them all into one and only having one space or area to put like 3 categories of what I like to set for goals. Okay, that looks good. So now I think we're going to, I might come back and decorate this more later, but for now it serves its purpose, and it may stay just like this. It's just a cover page. I don't know what I will decide to do with it. So next we're going to go to the next page, and we're going to put some boxes down for the goals that I like to have, or like to track, or like to set. So this one put down here. And then this color I use for social activities and what my goals are to be social. So for that, I'm going to, well, I guess we can write social up here. For this, my goals are volunteer, and 1 social outing per month. And then, let's see. Let's go ahead and do the physical, mental, and emotional. So for physical, I like to use green, and these, excuse me, these are boxes from Mojo Jojo Plans. And the ones that I'm currently using are just the functional boxes, and then I also have some colors in the jewel tone boxes that I will also be using. So this one is physical. And this is, my goal is to go to the gym at least 3 times a week. To track my meds. And to track my blood sugar. Next, let's do mental. And I'm just laying the boxes down. There's really no like rhyme or reason as to which direction I'm putting them or anything. So for mental, I want to continue my glimmers, which is just something every single day that made me smile or happy, or, you know, like if someone gave me a compliment, something like that. I just like to write all of those down so that I can look back on them when I'm having a rough day. Journal every day. And meditation. And next is going to be emotional. I think we're gonna put that one right here. For this one, I like to write down or track things to be mindful of, and so I'm going to put mindfulness. And I'm going to put grief group. I attend that at least once a month. On occasion, there are ones that are like 8-week, 6-week, you know, classes, but I do like to go at least to the monthly drop-in group. And the last one is going to be Rage Room. I'm a pretty easygoing person and I don't get angry very often, but I have found that like once every couple months it is nice to go to the Rage Room and just break a whole bunch of stuff and get it all out, and then you just feel so much better. So I am going to plan on doing that this quarter. And next, let's do intellectual. This one, my goal is to read daily and attend one class. I like to try to attend at least one class per quarter, but I don't think I need to write per quarter on there. Next, let's do spiritual. If you guys haven't like color coded your goals, I suggest it because it makes it very helpful. For spiritual, I'm going to continue doing my Bible in a year. Reading, it's a reading plan. And my daily devotional. And tarot cards. Okay, and next we're going to do environmental. Too long there. Okay, for environmental, I need to clean off my table. Weekly. My table tends to be like a dumping ground for mail, aftercare summaries from the doctor, all kinds of stuff. So I like to clean that off once a week, get it nice and tidy. And I need to refresh my kitchen. need to get all of my baking dishes and stuff like that down from the upper cabinets because I will be using them throughout the winter, so I need to get those out and ready. And the last one, I need to make a Goodwill drop off. I have several bags full of stuff that need to go to Goodwill, and they've just been sitting there, and I need to get those done and dropped off. Next, let's go to fun and recreation. We'll put that one down here. So we'll just do fun. And for that one, I want to continue working on my 45 before 45 list. I have a couple years before I turn 45, but I started a 45 things I want to do before I turn 45 list. And I've already crossed some of them off, but I need to continue adding to them as well. So it would be wonderful this quarter if I could cross something off, but also add something to it. And I want to make a seasonal bucket list. For things that I would like to do. Like we have a pumpkin patch that I could go to, which could also work, you know, as social. We also have a lot of apple orchards that I could go to and pick some apples and things like that. And then my goal is to have at least one new experience per month. So do something new every month. Try something new. Things like that. Next, I'm going to do family. Put that one right here. I feel like I should shift these around more. Maybe I'll put it this way. All right. So for a family, one of my goals is to have weekly dinners together. And I've been cooking on Thursdays for my dad, my sister, and my nieces and nephews, and that's been working out good. So I think we will just continue that. And then dates with my nephew. He loves going on dates. He's 5. He's hilarious. It is a wonderful time to do that with him. And then go on one trip. So I don't know if I will be going on a trip with my dad or with my sister, but I am planning to go on at least one trip in the last quarter of this year. So I need to figure that out and get it planned. Next, We're going to do, oops. Financial. And for financial, I want the one thing that I need to make sure that I do is report my income for insurance, and I need to set my holiday budget. Should put budgets because it's more than one holiday. So I have a budget for Halloween, a budget for Thanksgiving, and then a budget for Christmas. So I need to set those up. And then I need to do better at tracking my more than $10 purchases, to make sure that I get at least 15, so I get the higher interest rate on my checking account. All right, then next, I think I only have 2 left. So we'll do career next. And we'll put that one right there. And then I'm not going to set my career goals on here. I will set them just not on camera. And then the last one is creativity. So we'll put that one over here. So for this one, I like to take different classes. So I do have a lot of classes scheduled for this quarter that I will be taking. So I'll be doing fused glass class, a pottery class, a watercolor class, glazing a jack-o'-lantern, glazing a Christmas tree that you can put lights in. There are quite a few things that I will be doing as far as being able to be creative. And then I need to make holiday cards. My goal is to have those done by the end of November so I can get them mailed out in December to all of the people that I make them for. And then I need to get stuff to one of my friends because she is going to help me make a quilt. So we're just going to put quilt down. All right. And then I think I'll come in and like I'll put some decorations and stuff in. Like maybe I can get some Halloween and Christmas and Thanksgiving type stickers or fall type stickers and put them in here. So let's look at Love Posh and see what we have. Anything that I need to track quarterly, I will make trackers over here for those, like tracking my blood sugar. I will make a tracker over here for that. Going to the gym 3 times a week, I will make a tracker over here for that. Tracking my meds, I will make a tracker over here for that. Reading daily, you know, so on and so on. But I will make trackers for them over on here, probably in a day or two, because I don't really want to do it right at this moment. So I have Love Posh Autumn Allure and Winter Allure, and so I'm going to see if there are stickers in here that, you know, will fit these spaces and give us some decoration, so it's not just all business here. So there we go. It is all decorated. I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great day.